Automated Daydreaming, The 5 Lives of Bricker Cablejuice. Written by William Pauley III. Narrated by Brannigan. You may live to see man-made horrors beyond your comprehension. Nikola Tesla. Police baffled after finding remains of Television Man. On October 28, 2015, 2 Chicago police officers responded to a 911 call concerning a strange smell emanating from an abandoned church. Inside, they found human remains, mutilated and wired with electricity, along with evidence supporting the killer was one they'd been hunting for years, Dr. Perry Gordon. 2 days later, a letter from Gordon arrived at the police station. He claimed the victim, Airman Bricker Cablejuice, consented to his own mutilation, and that the two were in the midst of a great experiment at the time the police barged in. He also said the victim was still alive, even in his butchered state, and he could prove it. By connecting Bricker's brain into a computer via a surgically installed USB port, the police would be able to download his consciousness and read his thoughts in real time. The contents of the feed, however, would play out in a somewhat distorted and exaggerated manner, due to the brain being in a lucid, dreamlike state. In the letter, this process was called automated daydreaming. Following Gordon's instructions, the officers discovered he was telling the truth. The mangled remains were indeed alive. However, while reviewing the evidence, it was made painfully clear that Gordon's experiment went much further than just physical desecration. If the acts depicted in the feed turn out to be true, it would make Gordon the most heinous criminal the world has ever seen. But did these monstrous acts of violence even take place? Or was it all just part of the bizarre hallucinatory daydream? To whom it may concern. I am not a criminal, nor were my actions inhumane. He wanted this. Bricker. He asked for it. I've seen the reports and I've read the articles about him, about me, and they couldn't be more wrong. What they claim as fact is nowhere near truth. Bricker was not taken hostage. He was not held against his will. Again, he asked for this. I was happy to provide this service for him, and that I was skilled enough to have been able to provide this service for him. I believe we all have our gifts.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?